Lord does not need your money.
Can you imagine how
I hate that
boring
guy.
would be, Kirsten?
What? To listen to him all the time?
Right. That's what I was talking about.
Guys, I apologize for eating my cold pizza, but I did not have lunch and I just got home from work. Like literally just got home from work.
Yep.
But I'm here
Guys,
because it's family night.
it's family night. It's a Monday night. We are together.
Mhm.
Kirsten, Megan, we're ex-Mormon-Snark. We're spilling all the tea. But also, we have real lives and real jobs. And it's Daylight Savings Day, which means that yesterday we had an entire hour robbed from us by the federal government
Yes.
for no good reason. And we're feeling the effects of
100%.
that.
I know I am. Megan, we're going to talk real life for a second. And I apologize for the people who hate ASMR. I'm sorry for the chewing noises. But
Pause
also,
thank you, Angel Eyes, for being a member for 3 months.
yes.
Please continue.
My phone, rang off the hook all day. All day. You know why? Because it's March 9th.
Right.
And people realize they have 1 month to do their tax.
Oh no, I only have 1 month to get in all of the documents that I should have been hoarding for the entire last 6 months, but I didn't.
No. Megan, also, because the stock market is going bizarro.
Yes, it is.
Thank you to the leader of the country. I have both the last minute tax people and also the panic buyers, all of our sellers.
Yes.
And I was losing an hour of sleep. So as you can imagine, tonight's going to be really fun because we're talking about wars and I have no sleep and I'm hungry, but I have my delicious treat to save me, which by the way,
Yay.
I do say some of myself, this is one of my better recipes. I was working on, I'm like, what if we added a little lime juice? Oh, delicious. I'm not mad at it.
I'm very, very sad that I did not have time to procure the proper ingredients because I'm just here with my regular old standby. And what I really want is a nice creamsicle, like an orange dreamsicle situation like Kirsten has. So I'm jealous, actually.
Guys, if you haven't tried it, it's so good. It has that little bit of vanilla, the orange juice. When you add in that little bit of lime juice, it gives it an extra like sour tanginess. It's delightful.
It sounds delightful.
There's also the non-alcoholic recipe that I put on there as well. So I always post the 2 recipes. You just scroll through. They're both there for all the people who do not wish to partake in libations. So
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's been a rough day for both Kirsten and Megan, yet here we are at family night. And this is a little bit authentic. I think somebody earlier said, I'm here for whatever fights take place during family night. I mean, this basically how it went. Like everybody had a crappy day and yet we're going to do family night. We're going to sing songs and we're going to read scriptures regardless.
It's even more authentic, Megan, because I have a sick kid too, who I was checking in with all day.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Just normal cold and flu stuff, sore throat, coughing, sneezy, aching, the get better medicine. What was that commercial? It was like Dayquil or something.
Coughing, sneezing, achy head fever, so you can get rest medicine.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I was checking
not
in
sponsored,
on them.
but would not say
sponsored. No. Right. So yeah, it's authentic. But I do have a song for today. I know we always forget the songs, but now that I have my little songbook, it makes it so easy to find one. And I flipped it open and I thought, the Word of Wisdom song we have never shared yet. And it is quite a fun Mormon
a banger
song. Well, not only does it have super weird Mormon doctrine baked in, but it also is one of those fun 2-parters that we've talked about. So,
well, I hope that we are not going to get a copyright strike for sharing this song. Please continue.
I'm just going to read the words, so we're good.
Okay.
It's called The Word of Wisdom. And the picture here is a little boy at a kitchen table eating apples and such.
Right. Trying to decide between the devil's food and Jesus'
And
food.
it's good food. There seems to be no hot beverages, but there is a cup of milk. So,
but is milk okay? Only in its season. Just kidding.
Oh, geez.
Go ahead.
Okay. The Lord has revealed the word of wisdom to Joseph Smith, the prophet. If we obey and follow in faith, beautiful blessings are promised. Now, Megan, what are some of those beautiful blessings? Don't worry. They tell us.
Oh, okay. I was about to recite, but if the song tells us, then I don't want to step over the toes of the song.
This song does tell us.
Yeah. Spoiler.
A clean body, a clear mind, the spirit in tune with the Lord. These are promised to all who follow the word and will of God.
I hate it.
I have to say that second verse, a clean body, a clear mind, a spirit in tune with the Lord. Doesn't that sound like a podcast, bro? That like talks about eating or taking creatine. And stuff. It's like, don't worry. If you follow this wisdom, you'll have a clean body, clear mind, spirit, finding motivation, and time you are. Sign up here for the newsletter.
Whenever I think about the word of wisdom,
yes,
I always also think about the temple ceremony where it says, "For you shall run and not be weary, and walk and not faint." And I was like, I hate running. And whenever I run, I am weary. And it does not matter if I am living the word of wisdom or not. I'm going to be weary and I am not going to enjoy it. And when you're in South Texas and it's 100 degrees outside, doesn't matter how much water you've had, you are going to walk and faint. There's no walking and not fainting.
That's true. I agree. Maybe if you listen to the word of wisdom a little bit more and had a clear mind. Oh, wait.
Kirsten,
Megan, your mind was clouded.
My mind was clouded and my heart was heavy much of the time.
Yes.
However, I was sober for over 20 years while I was a Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
And I did live the word of wisdom, except for, I do have to say, I did not eat meat sparingly. I enjoy meat. I'm a carnivore. And
Same.
I did not eat fruits only in their season. Like if the strawberries were good, I was going to eat them whether it was summertime or not. So I am a sinner, and I was a sinner. I broke the word of wisdom multiple times with all of my fruit eating in the wintertime. And also,
and now they made a whole movie about it called Sinners. Megan, starring Megan, who turns into a vampire. Spoilers.
And I'm not going to lie, I probably had a pumpkin muffin or two during the summertime as well. It was not fall. It was not in its season.
Where did you find them?
Well, I mean, when you have canned pumpkin, you can make pumpkin muffins anytime you want. And I will tell you, I can attest to the fact that if you grow your own pumpkins and you cut them open, you de-seed them, and you bake them in your oven, and then you make pumpkin pie out of them, the difference between that and the canned pumpkin is negligible. I will tell you from personal experience, okay? It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. So, but I will also say, I doubt very much that there are any true believing Mormons who have gone into their bishop and said, I ate fruit out of season, and therefore I'm not worthy of a temple recommend.
Well, I mean, they drink all the energy drinks and stuff, and they're fine with it. So, might
as well.
And
all the Diet Coke in the world.
Yeah, can you imagine if swig was against the word of wisdom?
It is against the word of wisdom because you're consuming sugar in huge quantities that are not in keeping with the moderation part of the word of wisdom. You're consuming 6 or 7 grams of sugar per sip.
You're sounding a little judgmental, Megan. So I guess you are still Mormon.
Yep, that's true. I cannot let go of it, unfortunately.
On that note, should we have a prayer, aka a toast?
Yes, please.
I shared a
God-
song, so you get to toast
Oh,
and pray.
Okay. God bless this creamsicle beverage of which I am not partaking. Everyone
Amen.
enjoy.
Oh, it's so
Now,
good. I really do hope everyone enjoys it.
I hope so too. And now I'm going to pause for a mom moment. Please talk amongst yourselves about coffee, dogs, daughters, whatever you feel is appropriate.
Or a creamsicle or dirty muffins. Oh my God. Jesse, we're glad you're here. Disco J, everyone that's here, just call me Kim. It has been quite a day, you guys. And I don't know if I've posted it yet actually on our channel, but probably not because we didn't have horrific mean comments. But I made a TikTok talking about how Mormons are the nicest cult on earth. And they're so good at being a cult that even people who meet them don't assume it's a cult until you put it next to the bite bottle. And man, the hate I have gotten.
People hate it when you are logical and you have good
Correct.
reasoning skills.
Correct.
Well, I shouldn't say people. I should say Mormons who are indoctrinated into Mormonism hate it when you have logical conclusions. And, you know, like we were there. I don't have any judgment for them.
Yeah. I literally put on one of the guys' thing because he was like, he goes, you'd rather miss your child's wedding just so you could sleep in on Sunday, which I understand was probably very rage baby.
Not.
But
okay.
No, you got to hear what I responded. I said to him, I said, I'm going to give you a little bit of grace for your ignorance because I too was once a member of a cult and probably would have thought something similar. But I assure you, it is not just to sleep in on Sundays. And I'm going to leave it at that so I don't get angry. He has not yet responded as far as I know. I haven't checked TikTok in a few hours, but as of last checking a few hours ago, he hadn't responded.
So I just will tell, I've talked about this story before, but I will tell the story about how I got married to somebody who is not Mormon, and I wanted to go through the temple, and my bishop counseled me to wait for my spouse to be ready. My spouse did get married about a year and a half after we got married. He got baptized, and the expectation was then at some point about a year in the future that he would go through the temple, we would go through together, right? That was the expectation. Right. Well, that did not happen. But my bishop counseled me to wait. He was like, you might be ready, but if your spouse is not ready, it's going to cause all kinds of problems in your relationship. You're going to exponentially grow in light and truth, and that's going to cause a division between the two of you. So please wait until he is ready to go. So I waited. And as a result, I missed my brother's wedding. I missed my other brother's wedding. I missed my sister's wedding. I got to sit outside with the kids while everybody else got to go partake in all of those ceremonies. And so I literally sat, and you know, for my brothers, like we were not super, super close. It was sad for me, but it wasn't that hard. But for my sister, when we were super close and I had to miss the most important day of her entire life, I literally sat outside the temple bawling with all of these other kids. You know, like I was the designated babysitter for the kids because I was the only one who couldn't go in. And it was freaking like, it was one of the worst experiences I've ever had to sit outside while my sister was getting married. My sister whom I loved, whom I still do love, like to miss that moment in her life was so incredibly treacherously hard. All because my bishop told me that I needed to wait before I went through the temple. It's not that I wasn't worthy. It's just that I was following the counsel of my bishop, who obviously knows better than I do for my life because he has special powers of discernment. Anyway.
Funny too. I guess not funny. What is interesting to me is that like you ended up getting divorced and it really was
Yep.
like a moot point, I guess, in your marriage.
Exactly. Because he
Whereas,
never
like,
did go to the temple, and I did eventually go through by myself.
well, and also you're with your family forever. So forever, you're going to remember that you didn't get to go to your sister's wedding. Whereas like this guy, you end up divorcing anyway. Not that you had that on your mind, just to be very clear. I'm just saying, isn't it sad how that affected like your forever family relationships versus a person who you ended up not being with forever,
Yes.
you know?
Versus
And
a relationship
also,
that was finite. Yes.
yes. And also, when he's like, you'll grow in light and truth and blah. No, what he was saying is you're going to be wearing garments and it's going to be weird. Oh, that's so funny. Trevor. We're on the same wavelength. But it's like literally it was probably just like in his head that's like wearing garments with a spouse that doesn't wear them is going to be super weird, which it is. So just to be clear.
100%. And also I was so, listen, Kirsten, I was so Mormon.
Yes.
So whenever you go through the temple and they tell you that you are not to disclose any of the things that happen in the temple, you're not to disclose the meanings of any of the things. When my former spouse asked me about garments and about the markings on the garments, I literally said, I cannot tell you.
You were so Mormon. We should play a game with like our members only on a live. Just I was so Mormon, and then just like put all the shit that we did.
One of the things I love is Mikey and the Misses, you know, that we met.
I love
Mikey and the Misses.
him. Dude, he's like my best friend now. Just saying. We like message.
One
And
of
he
my
calls me Tink because I'm like Tinkerbell.
Yep. Yeah, I'm jealous.
Just saying.
But one of the things that he posted on his TikTok was, your mama's so Mormon that she has a hot chocolate table instead of a coffee table.
I love when he does that stuff. He's so funny, and he's just
really funny.
as delightful in person. If any of you ever get to meet him, he's delightful. His wife seems delightful too. I didn't meet her while we were there, but yeah. They're just so fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we should get going on this.
Look, hang on. One thing. I just have to read this comment. By the way, by Plain Tail Dragger, if you did not see, I did see your comment at the end of our live on Thursday. I sent a screenshot to Kirsten.
Funny.
It was so funny. I did respond to it. Thank you so much for that. It was amazing. But seriously, for such a family-focused cult, they sure keep people away from their families a ton. How many meetings do people have to do? How many people get excluded? Like, everybody gets excluded. That's the thing. Like, they have this ideal, and if you don't fit the ideal, you get left out, you get left behind, you get shamed, and it's super horrible, embarrassing for many people.
Dude, I mean, I could go off forever. We should do a whole freaking episode on the 2015 exclusion when they were encouraging people to not have their homosexual children spend the night at their home if they were visiting.
Oh, that's what Dallas Oaks said.
That spirit. Yeah, they would bring that spirit into your home. Like, I could literally go off without Megan here. I could do a full freaking 2-hour episode about how mad that made me.
You know, both of us could. We both had a lot of angst about that entire thing. It was horrible for both of us. Although I think, were you already out at the time?
I had stopped going to church completely. Yeah, I wasn't officially resigned. I resigned officially the next year, but I had stopped going to church already, and it was another like nail in the coffin for me. Like, you know, there's 4 nails. It was like the 3rd one because Sam Young was my final one for sure. But that one was
sure sign of the nail.
Oh, no, it wasn't, because that's bullshit. But I mean, it was like, it made me so incredibly angry because at that time, being a cosmetologist, I knew so many individuals that are LGBTQIA+. One person I got very close to was actually raised Mormon and had, I've told this story before. He had gone through a divorce from his family because he had married a woman, had children, was encouraged to, live a heterosexual life, and he wasn't. And when he got divorced, he felt so horrible, because he had been living this way for so long and had lied to so many people. But he finally was living in his truth, and he went to hair school and just doing all the things. But when that came out, it made me so incredibly angry in every single sense of the word, because I could not think of a less Christ-like thing to do and say than exclude a whole set of people. Like, it's one thing to be like, men and women are different, like the proclamation to the family, and this is what we should do, blah, blah, blah. It is another thing to say, if you support your parents, you can't be a member. Like, that is so effed up that I'm not going to go off because it's already 6:30 and we need to get going.
The thing that I always talk about relative to the 2015 policy is that for an 8-year-old kid who wants to get baptized,
I don't know what I pushed.
You
did I push something?
Button. You pushed.
I didn't mean button. To.
We don't need this.
Here's my face. Can you fix it?
The thing that I always focus on when I talk about the 2015 policy is that an 8-year-old kid who wants to follow the traditions of their, forebears, they're not capable of making the distinction between I want to do this thing and also what my parents are doing is not in line with this thing. They are not capable of denouncing their parents' relationship psychologically. It is too harmful for them psychologically to say, my parents are wrong. I don't want anything that they have. And that's basically what the LDS Church was asking them to do, was to say, to denounce the relationship of their primary parents. Psychologically, that is not a thing that an 8-year-old kid is capable of doing.
Oh, 100%.
Developmentally, if you look at childhood development, developmentally, that is not something that an 8-year-old kid can do and sit with the cognitive dissonance of, I love my parents, but I don't like what their relationship is. And so for the church to ask these young people to do that is just unconscionable.
Wrong.
Yes.
It's wrong. It's wrong. It is not, it's not Christ-like. It's not kind. It's not, I mean, we could go on and make
it's not developmentally appropriate for an 8-year-old kid to differentiate themselves from their parents in that way. So they definitely did not consult any child psychologists. They definitely did not consult any developmental psychologists. All they did was say, like, we have the power of discernment and we know what is right for these children. And, the thing that is really horrible and harmful is that the majority of the church membership went, if they said that it's right for them to do this, then we believe them and we're going to go along with it without any critical thinking about all of the steps that you have to go through to do that.
Yeah. Dude, we got to stop. I'm going to go freaking off. I can feel my blood starting to boil. So I guess I know what we're going to be recording on Saturday.
Yes, we will do an episode on the 2015 policy. It was a huge problem for me too. Yes.
Yeah. But tonight we're talking about Captain Moroni and Pahoran. If you guys remember, basically after Captain Moroni went and did his title of liberty, taking a stand, and then Helaman took the 2,000 stripling warriors, which, by the way, I got in trouble for putting stripling warriors on TikTok because they thought I misspelled a different word.
Stripling literally means young.
Correct. But according to TikTok, it does not. So even though I put
dumb,
it's okay. Anyways, so Captain Moroni goes on to do some more, war stuff, because that's like their favorite thing in Alma is to do war stuff.
Right.
So tonight, Megan's reader does not have the story of Captain Moroni and Pahoran. It actually skips 2 very exciting stories. So I'm going to read this, and then we're going to look at the church's website story of this, because they also tried to sneak a sneaky little story in there,
They're
even though
always
they skipped
trying
other
to-
ones.
Yes, now they're always trying to sneak in little stories with women in them because they know how sexist they are and they're trying to cover up for it. So
So here we go. All right. More Captain Moroni stuff. I don't need to bring up all the special people who love Captain Moroni. Although I do want to say, if anyone gets bored and wants to make some more AI pictures, that literally made my whole life last time.
yes, we desire all to receive the AI pictures. We had so much fun with that. Also, Jesse
I
Rowland,
saved
this is
all of them.
true. I'm not surprised.
I thought
It
it
makes me double
was
extra
by the
freaking sad.
Chinese, and the Chinese company.
That was the
China.
no,
Did
that,
they even let in missionaries? They didn't for a long time.
so TikTok was originally a Chinese company, and then people started banning TikTok, and by people I mean the Cheeto in chief. And then somebody decided to buy, I don't know, the Mormon rights, the American rights,
The
to
Mormon
TikTok.
rights.
And so I would not doubt that it is a Mormon company that owns the American rights to TikTok. I would just, anyway, I don't have the brain space for this right now, but I would not be surprised if it's true. And I want to go on this rabbit hole, but I don't have the time.
We're not going to. And also, I just want to show this because my fellow Deborah, that made me think of it. I was reading it in my head in Gollum's voice. No, go back. This one.
Sneaky little stories.
Exactly.
And habits with their sneaky little stories.
Because it reminds me of Dallin and the clip that we always show.
Even if the criticism is true.
Okay, I have to read it now. I have to read the Book of Mormon now.
Please,
I'm
please
so
go ahead.
sorry. Okay. Captain Moroni was happy. Oh, that was not the end of the sentence. Sorry. Captain Moroni was happy to hear that Helaman and his army had taken back much of the Nephite land from the Lamanites. Screw those Lamanites, you know what I'm saying? But Helaman and his army, they needed help. What? Maybe they'll call on Blue's Clues. Sorry. They did not have enough soldiers to defend so many cities. Megan, the Nephites had so much land, they couldn't defend all of it. What are they going to do?
Well, it's very simple, Kirsten. You could put one person in charge of it who lives in that particular area, and it would not be that hard to do it, but whatever. Joe Smith.
No.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Someone who is not educated in military ventures apparently wrote this. Okay. Captain Moroni wrote a letter to Pahoran. If you remember Pahoran, he was the chief judge. Remember the kingman, the freeman? I'm talking to the people here. Megan, I know you remember. But
Okay.
Pahoran is the chief judge in charge of the freemen. So he didn't want to have a king. Remember? I'm reminding all the people here. So we're all on the same page.
Right. They did not want to have a king. And
Right.
here we are.
All right. He wrote a letter to Pahoran, the chief judge, and the governor. He asked, who, by the way, is all the same person. They're just saying. Okay. He asked Pahoran to send more soldiers to help Helaman's army. So he had the 2,000. None of them died, if you remember, but they all got hurt. But they need more. The Lamanites attacked a Nephite city that Helaman had taken back. They killed many Nephites. They killed many Nephites and chased away the rest of the city. Angry with the government leaders because they had not sent help, Moroni wrote another letter to Pahoran. So, I mean, that makes sense why someone who is also angry with government leaders might show up on a certain day in January.
Yes, and there are definitely many, many Mormons who are very proud of their angry letter writing skills.
Yes. Mhm.
And I think that directly comes from this story, to be honest with you.
I actually agree with that. Oh, I kicked the camera, tried to stretch my leg because I'm still in my work clothes, including high heels, just so you guys know.
Kirsten, love
What?
yourself. Take your high heels off.
They look so cute and they make my calves look good.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't you feel more comfortable? Okay, go ahead.
It's family night and I don't appreciate you criticizing my footwear.
That is the least of our problems on family night, Kirsten.
That's true. All right. Don't worry. There's more to come, guys. Captain Moroni wrote that many people had been killed, all because Bahorn had not sent more soldiers. That's very Mormon too, for the male leadership to blame it on other people. I said what I said.
100%.
Clip that. If Bahorn did not quickly send men and food, Moroni would take his army to Zarahemla and take what his army needed. So he's like, if you don't send me stuff, I'm going to come get you. That's literally what he said. Soon, Moroni received a letter from Bahorn. How convenient. Bahorn's like, how about don't come and kiss,
Oh,
kick my butt.
What, Kirsten?
You heard what I said.
Were Nephi and Bahorn in a...
We'll find out in the book that we're getting soon. Guys, I know we already talked about this, me and Megan together, but we have a individual on TikTok who I adore, and she's sending us an advanced copy of her Book of Mormon. Can we say the word online?
Erotic fan fiction.
Erotic fan fiction of the
Yes.
Book of Mormon, where Nephi is the bad guy. I'm very excited. Okay. Anyway, so Moroni gets the letter, blah, blah, blah. Bahorn said he was very sad that Moroni and his armies were suffering. Well, that's good. Bahorn told Moroni that a group of wicked Nephites called kingmen did not want him to be the chief judge. They had forced him and his supporters out of Zarahemla. Bahorn added that he was gathering an army to try and take back Zarahemla. So many armies. Jesus. The kingmen had chosen a king to be their leaders, and they had joined the Lamanites. Okay, just look at this picture, dude. It's going to be awful. I'm warning you in advance. These are the Lamanites.
Thank you for the warning.
These are the Lamanites. These are the Nephites. Please notice the short hair and pale complexion versus the, I don't know, what is this? Native American trying to be like?
Closer.
See? Do you see it? Awful. I hate it.
Yes, I see it. It's awful.
Bahorn was not angry at what Moroni had written. He wanted the Nephites to be free too. He asked Moroni to bring a few men to help him and said that if Moroni gathered more men along the way, the combined army could take back Zarahemla. Captain Moroni was happy that Bahorn was still loyal to his country and still wanted freedom for his people. So he's like, oh, thank goodness, I don't have to go and off this guy. Which, by the way, look at his very slight smile. That's him being happy.
He's got a
he's
little
like,
bit of a smile.
That's because he's one of the guys that takes creatine and has a podcast, I think. All
Kirsten,
right.
do you realize that we
What?
have a podcast? Sort of.
But we don't talk about creatine, so I think it's
We
okay.
usually do not. That's true.
All right. With a few of his men, Moroni went to meet Bahorn. He carried the title of liberty. Megan, do you remember the title of liberty?
I do. I remember the title of liberty. It was in memory of our wives and our children and our religion and our country.
And God, and our God, and our God. I
Right.
forgot that part. That's the very beginning. In memory of our God, our families, our children.
Right.
Jeez, it's like you
I
don't
do
even
remember.
want to be a Mormon anymore.
Nope. Sure don't.
I also want to point out that in a previous picture, it was a white title of liberty, and now it's turquoise. So did he make a second one? I
Maybe
said what
he
I said.
dyed it for Easter. I don't know.
Was this Easter? It does look rather warm.
I mean, who even knows because the time frames are so off.
Why do they never show snow in the Book of Mormon pictures? What part of North America were they in?
No, they were in
Because-
Central America. There was no snow. And
Well-
also,
Oh, yeah.
clip that.
Clip
Share
that.
that.
To the
Celebrate
Deborahs.
that.
That was for you, Biplane. I cheers to you. But you're not here. Okay. So here's the turquoise title of Liberty, just so everyone knows I'm not making it up. See the writing on it even? There it is.
Kirsten. Trevor
What?
says if we start steroids, it would be great for ratings.
All of a sudden we're like, hi, we're
Oh.
ExmormonSnark. Ah, take your creatine.
Have you drank your protein today?
We're like 200 grams of protein. We start doing push-up challenges.
Right. Today I'm doing 300 pull-ups. Join me. Oh.
And I'll be like, while Megan does that, I'm going to take my creatine and then I'm going to do 8,000 push-ups. We all have like veins in our neck and all of a sudden become very tan.
That's right.
All
I
right.
mean, you naturally become tan when you start working out. I don't know if you knew that was true, Kirsten, but
I
nobody
did.
took
That's
to a
why I
talking
brought
bed.
it up.
We just-
Oh my God. Hans and Franz of Snark. Oh my God. Can you imagine? That's one of my favorites. Anyways. Oh my God. I almost sent you an SNL clip today. I'll send it to you later. Okay.
I love SNL clips.
I
Please
know.
do.
I
It
know.
worked for Joe Rogan. The Joe Rogan podcast.
Guys, that's
I know
it.
everything
I'm
about
done.
everything.
I hashtag winning. I'm tiger's blood. Guys, we're not even done with the Book of Mormon yet. How sacrilege. Rosemary.
Yes, this is the tanned version of Kiki. You have no idea, everyone.
They
you know what?
might.
From now on,
No.
I'm just gonna say, from now on, we are gonna have a regimen. We are gonna get swole. We are gonna take creatine. We are going to tan.
Megan,
and-
the only way I'm gonna get any creatine is if you put it in some Jack. I'm just saying.
Does it
Idea,
still work if you
creatine
mix it?
alcohol. Oh my God. I just saw Stacy's comment.
Kirsten is going to be mad at me for answering this comment because she does not want true crime on our channel. But I do have to say, there is something to be said for being a Lamanite. We read the book of Lemuel the other night, where Lemuel basically was a Lamanite.
Stacy, did you not know the Moroni we're talking about, I think, is the one that came before Chad? I'm just saying.
Somebody was
it
married
this
to
one?
him before they
Was
were married
it
to Chad.
Captain or was it the other
It was
Moroni?
Captain.
Was that
No, it was
Okay.
definitely Captain. Because who's the more
Okay.
prominent one? Obviously, they're going to be married to the more prominent one.
obviously? Okay, we're moving on because I still have like 2 more pages. This is like, oh, I lied. I have 3 more frames. I'm sorry, I'm a liar. Clip that.
A lying liar who lies. Please continue.
Stacy, it's okay. Don't feel bad. I just don't need, certain people over here. That's all I'm saying. Anyways,
Okay. All right. Anyway,
with a few of his men, Moroni went to meet Pahoran. He carried the title of liberty, and thousands of men joined them along the way. They're just like picking up people like it is Frodo and Sam.
basically, I
The
mean, they're campaigning. They're out there with the title of liberty, swinging that thing around. People are like, oh, let's go. Let's join.
Right?
What
They're
are we
very
doing?
intrigued. They're
Yeah.
like, save Zarahemla. Okay. The combined armies of Moroni and Pahoran marched against Zarahemla. They killed the king of the wicked Nephites and captured the men. I bet the women too. I said what I said. Moroni
sure they
then
did.
sent Moroni then sent food and 12,000 soldiers to help out the Nephite armies. These armies drove the Lamanites out, and there was peace again in the land. That's not going to last very long,
No.
just so you guys know.
Oh yeah, just because they drove the people out, then there was peace all of a sudden, and everybody was happy and content. I bet they did not interview any of the people who were imprisoned.
Well, I mean, I just want to show that the very next chapter, there's people here being burned, so that doesn't seem super peaceful to me. Just saying.
Probably not.
All right,
probably
Megan.
not.
Are you going to share now what they have on the church's website and the
Yes.
story that they skipped or they tried to sneak in there? Sorry, not skipped.
Yes,
They tried to
I'm going to share.
story.
So there are two things. One is the story you just shared, but the updated version of Captain Moroni and Pahoran. And then there's another one that they tried to whitewash. I don't know. They tried to include it. It seems like they're trying to include a lot of stories about women in the Book of Mormon whenever they can. And
Well, they had that whole ordained women movement, which we could do
Yes.
we should actually do an episode on that.
indeed we should.
There
because
was a
people don't know.
movement. It was early 2000s, wasn't it? The ordained women movement,
Yes.
or was it?
Yes.
So
Early 2000s.
when we have Nancy on, we should talk to her about it because she was part of it, a big part of it. So there was a movement called Ordained Women where they were saying like women have just as much right to have the priesthood, basically, for all of our Never Mormons out there. They would wear pants to church, which was very taboo.
Yep.
They were asking to be ordained, asking to be in leadership positions, asking to have more of a voice in church, be able to say opening and closing prayers, which when I was growing up, it was a priesthood holder that did those things.
Yeah.
So anyways, eventually the leader of the ordained women movement was excommunicated.
Kate Kelly.
So that became a really, really big thing. Yes, Kate Kelly.
Say her name. Yep.
I couldn't remember it. I'm sorry. I haven't eaten. I had half of a piece of pizza and I'm halfway through my creamsicle. So anyways, Kate Kelly, yes, was the one. She got excommunicated really publicly. That was literally like women sit down and shut up. But because of that, they also kind of made more changes to try and include women. And I definitely put that in quotes because it is the smallest thing you could do. They allowed them to say prayers in general conference. Megan, where's your pearls?
My pearls. Women praying in general conference.
In
Who would have
public?
thought? Oh, in public.
And that was really it. Like they took away, you don't have to veil your faces right now, and you don't have
Right.
to
In the
promise
temple.
to your husband. Yeah, in the temple, they
You
took out
covenant
the
directly
wording.
with the Lord. Yes. Instead of
Instead of-
covenanting with your husband.
Exactly. So when I say it's like the most minute changes, that's really all it is. But then also putting it in these children's stories and literally like making up almost, in my opinion, like we talked about last week, it was one sentence that said the women or the mothers taught their sons. They tried to title a whole chapter Mothers of the Warriors or whatever the hell it was called. And it's like, no, it's the story is still focused on the sons, the armies of Helaman, but they titled it the mothers because they wanted to have some women representation to appease the bold feminists in the church, or whatever. So anyways,
dare these women pray in public?
With their voices? Are they speaking in front of others?
Dear
What will
God,
they
these
say,
uppity
Megan?
women. What
I'm
could
pretty
they
sure I've been
possibly
called
say?
that many times.
As have I.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I will say, so here is the version that is currently on the LDS.org, well, churchofjesuschrist.org website.
Sure.
Captain Moroni and Pahoran. Pahoran.
Warren.
I swear, Joseph Smith had a hard time coming up with names.
Like
Anyway.
Korah, Hor. Yeah.
Am I frozen? If
You're
I
not
go
right
over here?
now. No, you're not. It's fixed. What the heck? I'm so happy.
Oh, but now am I? Am I frozen now?
Yes, you're frozen now.
Okay.
So
All right, well,
before
we'll deal
you
with it.
click on
All right.
it, no, come back and smile and then click on it. There you go. Now you look cute instead of like.
Okay. The Nephites and Lamanites were at war. Moroni was the captain of the Nephite armies. The Nephite leaders did not send enough soldiers or food. Moroni was angry and wrote a letter to Pahoran, the leader of the Nephites. Look at how square
Nice.
his jaw is.
This this artist is very into the square jaw. Have you noticed that?
Yes,
Like
I have.
very much so. Yeah.
In his letter, Moroni asked Pahoran why he had not sent help. Moroni thought Pahoran did not care about the people and just wanted power. Moroni wanted his people to be free. Honestly, now, like looking at Moroni like this, if this is Moroni, I cannot imagine
Yeah, no thanks.
my dumb cousin wanting to marry him. Anyway.
Yes, you can. Didn't you see
Not
your
what this
current
is about.
husband?
Yeah, she would do anybody, honestly. It wouldn't matter. Okay. Pahoran was sad. The armies did not have help. He wanted to help Moroni, but he could not. Some of the Nephites were fighting against him. I love how Pahoran has like this little angel halo around his forehead. Oh, God bless Pahoran.
Aw. No, he's yucky. I don't like him.
Look how mad they are. Women too. The women are mad also.
What?
Those Nephites were called kingmen. They wanted to have power for themselves and rule over the people. They had taken
Rude.
government from Pahoran.
I hate it.
Pahoran wanted to keep leading the Nephites so that he could help them. Like Moroni, he wanted the Nephites to follow God and keep their freedom. He wished that they did not have to fight anyone, but he was willing to fight if it helped keep his people safe. Pahoran asked the Nephites to help him fight to protect their families, their freedom, and their right to worship God. He knew that the Spirit of God would be with them when they chose to fight for what was right. Many Nephites came to help Pahoran defend their country. Again, I just love this little halo look that is happening over here.
Also, Megan, don't you think his skin is remarkably deeper than it is in other pictures? Let's say in our books. Just saying.
Yes, his skin is much darker than we have seen in other portrayals of this person.
Don't they have to say deeper? I think that's the nicer way to say it.
I hate it.
Whatever. No, smile before you click on the other thing.
Oh, wait,
now
sorry. Okay, hold on.
There you go. Go ahead.
Pahoran wrote Moroni a letter. He was not mad at Moroni. He told Moroni, look, can we just replace the word Moroni with macaroni? I think that would all make us feel better.
Just like Natasha's husband did.
Yes.
He was like, the angel macaroni.
Pahoran wrote Macaroni a letter. He was not mad at Macaroni. He told Macaroni everything that was going on. He asked Macaroni to come and help him fight with the kingmen. Pahoran knew that if they followed God, they did not need to be scared. God would protect them and help them.
Megan, really quick, I have to tell you what Biplane, my fellow Deborah, wrote. We want you to have freedom to do what you want. We want a king. No, you can't do that. That is so incredibly Mormon, don't you think? That's why
Indeed.
It's perfectly in there.
It totally is.
Jay, it is 100%. It is. It is more palatable. Palpable? Palatable? No, palatable.
He was previously married to Macaroni.
Correct. That is 100%.
Holy name. Okay, I'm going to smile again.
Have you had pasta before? It's much better than Moroni.
Macaroni was filled with hope because of Pahoran's faith, but he was sad. Some Nephites were fighting their own people and not obeying God. Macaroni took an army and went to help Pahoran. He held up the title of liberty everywhere he went. Thousands of Nephites decided to fight to defend their freedom, even though they didn't really know what they were fighting for. It was just a banner they could not read because they were illiterate.
Correct.
Macaroni and Pahoran defeated the kingmen with their armies. Pahoran became the leader of the Nephites again. Macaroni sent many men to help the Nephite armies. He also sent the armies food, which was
How
macaroni.
nice.
Now that the Nephites were now that the Nephites were united, they won many battles. They took many Nephite cities back from the Lamanites. And that is all.
Great.
That is all. that is to be said.
Ta-da! Don't worry,
Ta-da!
bad things are gonna come. Sorry, Kim. Yep. Missed opportunity. Macaroni was filled with cheese.
Yes. And the
Was it
macaroni
ricotta?
was holy.
Was it?
The macaroni was al dente and also covered with cheese of many types and varieties. And also the macaroni was baked in the oven with bacon bits on top. And that is the holiest of
Dude.
macaronis.
So macaroni looked at tortellini and said, "Let us go down." Let us be filled with cream. What?
We will go down.
Return and report. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
They didn't know
No.
what they were fighting for and couldn't read.
And-
No, that was
No, that-
okay.
Megan just
Mormon.
said that.
Sorry, Mormon atheist. That was my editorialization. I believed that the people could not read, and so they didn't know what was on the title of liberty. That was my personal addition. I don't know if that is true or not. I'm just making
is
conjecture.
True. No, it's true.
But what's the likelihood that the ordinary people knew how to read the title of liberty and even knew what Moroni was, waving around on that banner? I don't know.
We do. Thank you so much, Jay. You're so sweet. And I thank you so much for always commenting and being awesome. We appreciate you. Look at this Shishi Wolf. Can we rewrite these stories with nothing but pasta names? That is an excellent idea. And we will
That
credit
is so
my
good.
love.
Yes, we will definitely do that.
We will, the Book of Spaghetti.
I'm already thinking about it. Oh, yeah.
That would
I have
be
so many ideas
funny.
running through my head right now.
I know.
The cannelloni, the rigatoni, the ricotta. It's all
It's gonna be
coming
awesome.
back to me now.
Pasta tails. Yes. Instead of veggie tails, pasta tails. We could be millionaires, Megan. We could make little animated with AI now. The world is our oyster. The world is our spaghetti bowl.
We could be, Kirsten, but sadly, not very many people are interested in pasta tales about Mormonism. So we will probably only be
maybe
purveyors.
What are we at? 1239 or something? Maybe 1239 would be.
We'll be 1239 in heirs.
Okay, but also I want to know what the Handmaid's Tale is or whatever. Not the Handmaid's Tale. The thing, what did you say? The Milkmaid or whatever that's on the church website? Did you close it?
Yes. No, I did not close it. I still have it open. I just want to share
Megan,
with
fix
everybody.
your face. I can't look at you when you look like that. Fix your freeze face. There you go. I feel it's like one of those 80s ones. Da 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 da. Or whatever. That's Megan right now. We need to have like an 80s Full House theme song in the back. Whatever happened to no? Or I don't want to get demonetized.
Episode of the Full House where we address Megan's facial expressions.
Okay, do your face.
Is she on drugs? Is she being manipulated by outside influences?
Megan, someone is going to clip that and then you're going to be in trouble.
How? How am I going to get in trouble for that? I'm literally saying.
Who's going to know?
Who's going to know? How are they going to know?
How
are they going to know?
All right. Fix your face and then go to the Handmaid's Tale or whatever the hell it's called.
This is going to be my face. All right.
Cute. You undid it.
Well, I have to re-add it to the stage.
Beautiful. Oh, you're not frozen right now. Give it a second.
All right. A Nephite maidservant helping to protect her people. A maidservant worked for a Nephite leader named Morianton. Morianton rhymes with Corianton.
I was going to
causing
say it
trouble.
literally is the same name with a different consonant. They're like,
Yes.
that's perfect.
Look, we used Corianton before. Now let's use Morianton. And then later Dorianton. And then Lorianton. And then Shorianton. And then Forianton.
Wait, Megan. Joe, thank you for being here. We were talking about you earlier and you didn't respond. So obviously you just got here, but we appreciate you being here. And yeah, what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
No, she does not have a name. Her only name is a Nephite maidservant.
Yes, which was not it. Yeah, we were talking about you, dude. They literally said, Joe from the Church of Korihor says, you'll have to go back and watch, man. Catch up.
Aiden, Braden, Caden, Jaden, Schladen.
What is this? Utah?
Maiden.
Oh,
Braden,
those are all spelled normal. So
Daden.
let's name her
Zayden with an X. Fusili. Rotini,
awesome.
rigatoni.
Okay,
Cannelloni.
we got to read about the Handmaid's Tale.
Okay.
Please continue.
A maidservant worked for a Nephite leader named Morianton. I don't even know if you can see it. Can you see it?
We can see it.
Okay. Morianton was causing trouble among the people. He attacked a group of Nephites and tried to take their land. Then he planned to travel north with his people to take land there. Look at how distraught she is, her hand over her forehead.
Just like
one day, Morianton became angry with the maidservant. He treated her very badly and hurt her. The maidservant escaped and ran to Captain Moroni's macaroni camp. She told Macaroni about the bad things Morianton did. Macaroni believed her.
Wow.
The maidservant also said that Morianton wanted to leave and take over the land to the north. Macaroni was worried. The Nephites could be in danger if Morianton took over the land in the north. It could cause the people to lose their freedom.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
About. Not the freedom, but like the freedom to like worship as I tell you to worship.
Macaroni listen to a woman.
Right? As if he cared. Macaroni sent an army to stop Morianton. Morianton's people fought the army and lost. They promised to be peaceful and return to their land because the maidservant warned Macaroni. The Nephite cities stayed safe.
Is that it?
That's the end of the story.
So that's the dumbest freaking story I ever heard. And it's probably made out of one scripture.
Well,
okay.
I could tell you.
Hold on.
Yes.
What? I need to know more about this biplane. In our ward, there was a family with sparkle, sterling, and indigo. In another ward, we had Skywalker blue. Okay. Obviously, these people are not ones who enjoy gardening because there is a strain I'm fond of called Skywalker. I said what I said. Write that down in case you're a first timer. Anyways.
So, literally, my daughter this year is in a dance organization, and one of the leaders in the dance organization is named Absidy. It literally is spelled this way. So many people have told me, like, no, you're lying. This is not true. It can't possibly be. No, I'm telling you, I have a picture of this young lady on a slideshow. Let us introduce you to this officer of the dance team. And it is her picture and her name, which is spelled exactly as you see here. ABCDE. It is pronounced Absidy.
There was you know this person. The mom was a nurse. You know the children, because we've talked about them that were in
Yep.
our stake. Anyways, the mom was a nurse, and there was a baby born at the hospital whose name was Shatade. I think you can figure out how that was spelled.
Yeah, and why would you do that to your child?
Because you hate them, I guess. You hate children, or maybe you don't know how to read. I don't know. There was also a girl in my elementary school named Famali, and the mom said that the hospital named her. I'm serious. They said that was what was on it, and the hospital named her, and it was Famali. Just saying.
It's spelled just like the word family, I'm guessing.
No, it was female. Famali. It's spelled female. It was female with their last name. And they, like baby girl or whatever they do now, but it was female with the last name. They said the hospital named her. It was Famali. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Do you want me to do the dance? Kidding.
Please do. I would pay money.
In the new jumpsuit, oh my gosh, we'd have so many people watching that. I could cut my hair like
want
this.
To turn it into that?
How do I look? I just need to cut it here. Look.
Okay, Shia. It's fine.
Anyways, okay. It's Shia. Is it C? No, it's Sia. What?
Yes.
Dude, family night is gone off the rails, man.
Goffin on the rails.
It's goffin on the rails. Dude, I am so tired.
Listen, all I have to say right now is that what?
No, that is not true. No, you're lying. I feel like you are not telling the truth. There is no way.
There is, and also
I knew there was a Candace Kane who went by Candy Cane.
I feel like everybody who has the name of Richard has a sense of humor about it, because there is a gentleman, and I use that term very loosely, in my particular town, city, if you will, who owns a lot of funeral homes. And his name is Richard Tips. He goes by Dick.
Shut up! No,
I'm
there's
not
no
lying to you.
way.
The very first time that I met him, this man was wearing black and white striped pants. And I was like, what is the deal with this dude? And somebody next to me was like,
is that you have to.
yes, somebody
do not
next to
have
me
a
was like,
choice.
oh, that's Dick Tips. He owns all of these funeral homes. And I was like,
Don't say it. We got in trouble for saying Korihor too much. Okay. Do not say it. Because even though we know what it is, the algorithm doesn't. Okay. I'm serious.
right.
I don't know how Joe gets away with anything.
I don't either. Like, please teach us your ways. We are trying to figure this out.
Maybe he doesn't care. I don't know.
So I just have to say this. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for joining us for family night. It is a rough time for both me and Kirsten. We are in tax season. Both of us have a lot of obligations, very little sleep, and we are doing our best to hold our together. And I don't know if we're doing a great job or not. I think I feel like I'm feeling every single day, and it's rough out here, but I look forward to this every single Monday night. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for spreading the word about ExmormonSnark. We love family night. We desire all to receive it. And also, it's hard out here for a couple of girls who are just trying to do the best they can to spread the word about the bullshit in the MFMC.
Okay, I also want to say
that everyone should receive it.
Yes. Which is why we've done a lot. We've put a lot of things out there that were not fun to record, but we're glad that we're out there. There's not been any episodes that we've walked away being like, man, I really wish we deleted that. Like they're out there. I just have to say this. This is very important. I loved all of the pictures, the AI pictures that were made.
Yes, they were
Last
so
week.
fun. I loved it.
I truly hope we get no Richard in the Book of Mormon pictures. Please don't send us any Richard in the Book of Mormon pictures.
We do not desire to receive it. Okay, thank you.
Although kind of, it would be hilarious. I don't, but
Mm-mm,
can
mm-mm,
you imagine?
mm-mm.
Don't imagine.
I can imagine. I don't want to imagine. I can imagine. I have been the recipient. I do not want to be the recipient. Please. No, thank
Unsolicited.
you.
You guys are the best. It's
It's
just if you've ever done your own taxes and you have ever used a CPA or anything like that, I'm not a CPA, but I am a financial professional. And, all of the things that go along with that, a lot of documents, a lot of stressed out people. Plus, we have our lovely children. We're trying to be parents too. And it's a lot. And Jesse, yes, but that was also approved. I was consensual. She first asked if we would like it. So I said, yes, we do desire to receive it. So it was not unsolicited like some things. Truth.
So much truth.
Anyways.
Well, I love you guys. I'm so grateful that you were here. We've had so much fun tonight. This is Monday night. I look forward to so much.
My hair is like
FAQ night.
crazy. I'm still wearing my high
Doesn't
heels.
matter.
Here we are,
Yeah.
trying to get through the day.
Exactly.
We
Which
appreciate
is much
you
like
guys being
probably
here.
many of our, watchers and channel members. We're so glad that you're here. We love spending this time with you guys.
We
This
really
Monday
do.
night feels really, really like just a safe space to just decompress. And I'm so grateful for it. So thank you.
Me too. We have so much fun. So we appreciate you guys. There's never been a time where we're like, oh my God, I don't want to do it. Like literally every time we're like, I need family night because I want to laugh. I want to be with our people. You guys get us. You get our humor, which we appreciate. And we look forward to next week where we're going to have They do. Do you want to know something really funny, Jesse? Jesse's comment, for those who are not reading on the screen or watching it on YouTube, does that make you like 5'4"? Yes, I am, in fact, 5 foot flat, and I wear heels literally every single day when I
If
am at
you
work.
have not seen some of our content from when Kirsten and I were together when we were on the hike, and I felt like a giant, and I was like, I'm gonna scrunch down when we take this picture. I'm gonna scrunch down.
She did say that more than once, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm a tiny, but here we
I'm
are.
sorry, I'm a gargantuan.
You're not even that tall. You're like what, 5'6"?
I'm 5'5".
Exactly. Like you're not. I'm just really tiny. The last time I went to the doctor, maybe it was a year ago. Anyways, they measured me, and the nurse said 4'11", and I said measure again, and she laughed, and I said measure again.
Measure again.
And then she didn't laugh, and she was like, "Oh, you're 5 foot," and I said, "I know." And then we went. So
thank you.
Next week we have Nephi and Lehi in prison, and this Tim asked, "Who's next week?" This is the one where they go into the prison and they try to burn them, but God protects them, guys. The fire doesn't get them. Spoiler.
I mean, that again,
picture.
once again.
There you go. Look at that. The beautiful white men not being burned in the fire. Oh my God.
Measure again or it gets told again. And I don't even have that story in my book. Again, we're skipping because my book is behind.
Megan was like, I have Samuel the Lamanite. And I'm like, dude, that's like 3 stories from mine. So we're not there yet.
I think it is an insurance scam.
Oh, for sure.
Isn't everything
about Mormonism? Yeah. I agree.
Beneficial life.
100%.
The
Don't
Mormons
get
own
me
beneficial
started on
life.
it. Megan, do not get me started
I
on
will
it,
not,
dude.
but I will also say, like, they own beneficial life. They own the
Stop.
Bank of Nevada. They own.
Dude,
Okay,
Megan,
we'll do a
when I
different
said
episode.
don't,
We'll do a different
no.
episode on it.
I'm pretty sure I have NDAs on some of this.
Okay.
Anyways,
We love you
Uh,
guys.
we do love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry we are so tired and crazy tonight, especially myself. I'm going to go eat some enchiladas, which my lovely
idea.
husband, John, the hand of God, has made for me tonight. He texted me and
Oh.
said, if you're hungry, there are enchiladas. I have to tell this story
Oh.
really quick before we
Please
go. I
do.
know we've said bye like 100 times. Yesterday, or maybe it was Saturday, Megan and I were on the phone because we talk literally every day just to say hi. Like, we're not even talking about our channel or our business. And as we were talking, John was listening. I had my AirPods in, so he couldn't hear what Megan was saying at all. And he said, you guys need to stop. And then he put his hands up and he goes, the hand of God has spoken. And I was like, we have given this man too much power. What have we done? He literally
Oh,
was like,
Kirsten, hear the words of my mouth. Oh,
do you
Kirsten,
remember when I
hear
said
the
that on
words
the
of my
phone?
mouth.
Guys, I have not told John yet about the TK smoothie, so you're going to get a short about that.
Real-time
'Cause I'm
reaction, please.
Oh, we're
Please.
going to have real-time reaction of John learning about what a TK smoothie is, and it's going to be awesome. So when I brought it up, I was like, did I tell you about the TK smoothie? He goes, is that a Star Wars reference? Because for those who aren't into Star Wars, TK is the first of the Stormtroopers ID number. So, like, John is a registered Stormtrooper with Lucasfilms, and it's TK 122309. So when I said, do you know what the TK smoothie is? He literally thought I was sharing with him a smoothie Star Wars recipe because I always make these drinks.
Go see a
and
Star
recipes.
War.
What can it be? $10?
How much can it cost? $10.
I will not respond to it. Megan, you disappeared. Was that on purpose or on accident?
Sorry, it was on purpose for a second because my son is going to make me a burger, and I'm very excited about it.
Dude, it's super late. 9:30 for you to
Yes.
eat? Well, you did
Do I
buy
have
all those
time?
groceries so he could make food for you. I remember this
Do I have time
conversation.
to eat other than this?
No, I understand.
I didn't
Oh my
even
God.
have time to make.
Dude, we are on the same wavelength because literally I just had the thought I should make that as a cocktail.
Yes, you 100%. That should be a cocktail. It needs
Trevor,
to be.
No, he's not. He is not a future smoothie because he has been in our temple episodes. John knows the handshakes.
He has received the truth and
knows.
he has rejected it. So it's outer darkness for him.
And then we'll be together. If he goes to Celestial Kingdom, I'm screwed, man. I might have to be Megan's girlfriend or something. Because who else am I going to be with?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it.
On that note, you guys are the best. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Welcome. Goodbye. I'm going to have enchiladas. I'm not jealous anymore. At first I was. Joe knows. Joe knows. He saw us. He saw us in St. George. Which, by the way, I'm going to say this really quick, and then we will for real go, because obviously we are going off the rails, and my drink is almost gone, and I haven't eaten all freaking day. My Church of Korihor bag, please tell your lovely sister who made it for us. I'm assuming she made it. Maybe you got it printed. Yes, Nikki. I was going to say her name. Don't be like that. I know her name. The bag that we got from you has become my go-to work bag. I'm not kidding. I put my work stuff in there, and it makes me so happy carrying it in. Nobody knows what it means as far as I know. And if they do, they haven't said anything. So
All right, fine. I'll play the clip. Everybody,
We'll see you on Thursday.
have a great night.
Okay,
We love you so
bye.
much. We will see you on Thursday. Don't forget to come back here again Monday night for another Family Home Evening Live.
And maybe next week we'll be more together. I doubt it, but
Probably
maybe.
not.
Also, it's the
Probably
day
not.
before Patrick's Day, so I'm going to have a green drink ready for us.
It is what it is. You guys know. You know the deal.
It's wrong to criticize leaders of the church, even if the criticism is true.